Hello everyone, Bricks and Bots back again with another LEGO Transformers video today. And today I have my OC Logclamp. Now Logclamp turns into a relatively nondescript logging clamp like excavator thing with those little claws that they have that they use to like pick up logs and stuff. I don't necessarily know what they're called. I don't know if this is the best interpretation of one. But it kind of has the a little bit of that animated style proportions to it if you think about like animated scavenger. And yeah, that's this is him, Logclamp. So as you can see, he's got treads in the front as well as a cab, and he's got some little caution lights back here and the shaping here, some mechanical detail right there. And of course there's the arm, which does articulate like so, and it can also rotate here. And the yellow details are nice, but that's pretty much it for his vehicle mode. There's not much going on. And yeah, so let's get into his transformation. To start with, you're going to want to straighten out this and bring the claw down so you can rotate it sideways like this. You'll notice that this little robot hand piece is clipped into this piece, so you just want to kind of like wedge it free and get it here. Maybe if I move, no, never mind. You just kind of want to unclip it and rotate this whole section out to the side like that. Next, what you want to do is you want to come in here and bring this piece out, and then flip this out, and that will form his hand in robot mode. And then you just want to extend all of this and extend all of this. This is going to be one of his arms. Next, what you want to do is you want to come down to the treads. Oh, sorry. And it folds down like this, and then this little bit folds down, and that will form. And then you can bring the whole assembly down like that, and that will form a leg. And then you just do the same thing on the other side. Doesn't really matter what order you do the steps in. And there are his legs. After that, we can fold around this piece, which will create his head, and this piece, and then shift it down a little bit because there's no anti-studs. It's just a gap underneath there. What you can then do is turn this piece sideways, just because, and then this whole assembly on this black piece is going to rotate around like so, and then it's all going to rotate around like this, and then this whole bit here is going to rotate down like so to form his arm like that. And then on this side, what you do is you rotate this piece back, angle this piece forward, and angle that piece down, and there is his transformation all done. So Logclamp kind of goes along with the animated aesthetic in that his proportions are really wonky. He's got short stubby little legs, a really long torso, a giant claw for one arm, and a really weirdly shaped one for the other. He's got little binoculars for eyes. I imagine they're kind of like construction goggles or something. And he's also kind of got a little bit of an abstract design in that the cockpit, I guess, the cab, for his alternate mode kind of gets sandwiched between his head and his arm, which I think is, and then obviously he's got this part on his back, which I think is really cool. So for Logclamp's articulation, he's actually really articulated. So on this side of his arm, he's got outwards motion and downwards technically, and it rotates like so. You have this joint here, which is his elbow, and then the hand can rotate side to side. You also got this joint if you need it, and you can rotate his arm like this, which I guess works as like a bicep swivel. It's a little strange. And on this side is more akin to what an actual arm is like. You've got this joint which moves up and down. It moves in and out here. It also moves in and out on right here on stud friction, if that looks better in your opinion. It also moves, hold on, move this back up. It also moves forward here, and this part can rotate too. His head, it just swivels a little bit. You can also like adjust this to get it out of your way if you need to for moving his head. So, because it's just a tile, so it slides and stuff. His legs can kick out that far, backwards that far, although he technically has a second joint in his legs that you can use to get his legs to kick up all the way in both directions. You can shift his legs out a little bit to get outwards. You can get a little bit of it without shifting them out, but you can't get as much. He has a full knee bend, like so, and his toes can angle down and up, if that serves you anything. And yeah, that's his that's Logclamp. He's just a simple little build. I cobbled him together based off of a Hero Factory mock I made, which I might show off later on the channel. And yeah, that's basically his robot mode. So let's get into some size comparisons. Here he is next to a Siege Battle Master, and here he is next to one of his crew members, Timber. So I did kind of create a little bit of a backstory for these guys. Logclamp is the leader of a subgroup of Decepticons known as the Forester Cons. And this group contains 3 individuals. Logclamp, which is him, Timber, which is the character I showed you during size comparisons, and a third, which I have yet to build, Lumberrack, who turns into one of those giant truck trailers that carries logs from place to place. Logclamp may be really small, but I imagine that with his claw arm, he's like really, really strong and can easily put the other individuals of his team into submission if he has to. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, make sure to leave a dislike, because all feedback is useful. Yeah, I have nothing more to say on this. So, yeah. Bye!